Hey everybody, Max coming here, so little cute podcast. It's not too long. Alright everybody, did you have a fun Biden withdrawals from the presidential race day? Did you, it wasn't as fun as attempted assassination day, but it was okay, you know. I invited my friends over, we loaded up all the liberal news TV shows and we watched them like, oh my god, he's resigning. He endorsed it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, this is happening. We never expected it. It totally hit us by surprise. Nobody could have seen this coming. I mean, it was, we had fireworks, the kids were playing in the pool again, just like attempted assassination day. Everyone was fun. Timmy didn't scrape anything, he still had his Band-Aid on from last week, but, it healed up nicely, and we were going to have fireworks, but, we thought maybe it was in bad taste, bless it. And then we kind of downed too many margaritas, so everyone was drunk, and then Dave from across the street started getting belligerent and it kind of like he was going to beat his wife. So they were like, oh, we got to go home, and they took their kids and it kind of ruined the vibe of the party. And everyone's like, oh my God, what should we do now? What should we do now? It's Biden withdrawals from the presidential race day. We don't, and our friend, we got too drunk. Anyway, you guys. No one could see this coming. No one. It blindsided the entire media. They didn't realize. Then Biden was fine this whole time, and then they had that debate there, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, he actually has dementia. Oh my God, he can't form a sentence." Even though I don't know if you guys remember 2020, Biden was he was having some trouble in the debates there in 2020, and I was laughing about that. He was having trouble finishing sentences in 2020. And I remember watching those debates, and I'm like, there's no way people are going to vote for this guy, right? I mean, he can't even finish his sentences. That was 4 years ago. Anywho, it took everybody by surprise, but no one expected this, except for, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think it was actually, do you think the Democratic Party mafia, that just basically they knew Biden wasn't going to win, so they're like, okay, let's have him do this debate there, so everyone could see that he's he's got nothing left of his brain there, and then we'll go. Do you think they actually planned all this shit, like all the news agencies, because they get their speaking orders, their talking points memos from the same sources, they all say the exact same sentences because they come from the same talking points. The same global mafias control all the media, so they all get the same exact talking points, And, they're all like, before the debate, they're all like, oh, Biden's fine, he's great, everybody that meets him says he's smart, he's fine, and then after the debate, they're like, oh, Biden's got to go. He's got to go, this is unbelievable, how did we miss this? But, everyone starts calling, he says he's not going to drop out. Everyone's telling him to drop out, but he says he's not going to drop out. He says he's definitely not going to drop out the next day. He's like, he's dropping out. He definitely said he's not going to drop out, but he's dropping out. Just another one of his lies. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like the whole goddamn thing's, manufactured, dude. We just got two mafias. We got as the great Jesse Ventura said, we got the Democrips and the Rebloodbekins. I can't say that. Rebloodicans? Oh, Jesse Ventura. He ain't got time to bleed. Yeah, the Democratic Party, I mean, they had Kennedy this whole time. They really hated Kennedy, huh? I guess, well, because he's anti-pharmaceutical company there. Can't be having that. Can't be having that on CNN. We gotta have commercials for our goddamn drugs. All right, we can't be having anti-pharmaceutical. Anyway, I don't want to get too political here. Yeah, I was reading Biden's resignation letter there, or not his. I don't know, what do you call it? Withdrawal letter. I was reading his withdrawal letter, and it's like, it starts off and it's like, we've accomplished we've made America so much better. Everything's great now. We've made it so we got medicine to old people. We got more people on med. Everything's great. We got gun laws. No one gives a shit about any of that, but we did it. We accomplished all these things that no one gives a shit about. And the inflation and the debt that affects everyone and everyone does give a shit about, we didn't do shit about that. Because there's no fucking way anyone's going to do anything about that. And, the thing I noticed is 4 of his sentences, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of the sentences started with and, right? Period, capital A, and. And I literally just got finished, like the last 2 weeks. My students are writing their final essays, right? And lots of them also started their sentences with and every time I'm like, well, you should delete that. You don't need that. It's never necessary, and it's actually considered bad form to start a sentence with and, because usually what you should do is just have a comma with and, or you should just delete the and because it's not necessary at all. And I was looking at Biden's little withdrawal letter there, and 3 of the sentences didn't need and at all. Like, they could have just deleted it and would have been the exact same meaning. And then one of them, it should have been a comma and not a period. And it just got me thinking, who the fuck is writing these letters? Like, how are they so bad? And, like, they've never studied. The person who is writing the official White House letters has never studied writing at all? Is that what you're telling me? The person who scribes the official White House letters doesn't know fucking the first goddamn thing about writing? What, you never read Stephen King's On Writing? You never opened up and fucking... I don't know. I can't think of any textbooks that are about writing. But anyway, anyone who's ever taken a writing class or knows fuck all about writing knows you never need to start a sentence with and it's bad form, you know? And it's like, you know, everyone was saying, like, before, they're like, well, we're not voting for Biden, we're voting for his team. You know, they're the ones that are running the country, and his team is going to be much better than Trump's team. It's like, really? They can't write a goddamn letter? They start 4 sentences with and? This is worse than my students who can't even speak English. Anyway, I don't want to get too political here. You know, I hate both Trump and Biden. There, you know, they're both fucking useless. So anyone that votes for them is goddamn retard. Anyway, I just cannot believe the incompetence in that. You know, and don't get me started on the Oxford comma, man. Yeah, you know these people who say, like, there's actual debate about it's called the Oxford comma, you know, or the what else is it called? It's called the serial. It's called the serial comma, you know, when you have a list of 3 things, you know, red, white, and blue. You know, you need a comma before the and, right? And the reason is because it avoids confusion. You know, because sometimes the last 2 items could be grouped as one. You know, so if you have like I ate some sandwiches. I ate a ham, peanut butter, and jelly. So now, did you eat 2 sandwiches or 3? If you say, I ate ham, peanut butter, and jelly, you know, so you put the comma after the peanut butter, and then you know it's 3 sandwiches. You ate one that was ham, one that was peanut butter, and one that was jelly. But without that comma, you don't know. You think maybe that one of them is just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The other one's a ham sandwich. How many sandwiches did you eat? You don't know. That's what the Oxford comma is for. That's why you should always use it, to avoid confusion. And God damn it! So one day, some goddamn asshole 100 years ago was like, "Oh, you don't need this comma before and, because, you know, it's red, white, and blue. Everybody knows you don't need that 3rd comma there. So let's just get rid of that." It's like, no, God damn it! It avoids confusion. All right, and it makes your list appear more legible. With that fucking idiot, whoever decided to delete the Oxford comma's goddamn asshole, he ruined goddamn writing for 100 years. It's like that goddamn asshole Karl Marx couldn't shut his lazy fucking fat ass up 200 years ago. He's like, oh, I'm a lazy fat piece of shit. Oh, I don't want to work, blah, blah, blah. And ever since then, all the fucking lazy fat pieces of shit read his work, and they're like, yeah, man. Yeah, you're right. I don't have to do anything, man. We just give the government more power. That's a good idea. Oh, you fucking, God damn it. You know, anyway, that was a metaphor for writing styles. I fucking hate people. Yeah, I shared this with my friends. There, we're in a little Discord chat, and one of my friends is like, "Well, you know, sometimes it's okay to start a sentence with that." I'm like, "God damn it! Don't you ever say that? God damn it! Don't you ever say that? Who put that stupid fucking idea in your head? You know, It's like the goddamn Oxford comma. We need the Oxford comma, all right? I just hate people that have dumb ideas and they're like, well, actually. It's like, no, goddammit, shut up. That idea's dumb. Anyway, I got a new Kindle Paperwhite. I got a Kindle Paperwhite because my old Kindle, the batteries, kind of dying a little bit. It doesn't have a light on there. So now I got a new Kindle Paperwhite. I can read at night. It's got some LEDs that turn them orange. They can turn them orange, so it's not so straining on my eyes. So I can read at night. That'll be good. Maybe I'll be able to relax and think about Oxford commas. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.